Lorraine, congratulations through after 2 years away, 3 years away from Lakeside. How does it feel to be back here and winning on that stage?
Do you know what? I'm so pleased to get over the line. I knew I'd got a really tough game in Vicky because whenever we play, we always have really close games. Nobody seems to dominate it, but one of us crosses the line, if you know what I mean. So I'm happy to get over the line tonight.
And that's exactly how it was in that first set, 3-2 obviously, and it could have been a very, very different story if Vicky did get the job done in that fifth leg.
Yeah, absolutely. And to be fair, after coming off after that first set, when she went 1-0 up in the second set, I thought, and she was on a finish before I was, I think, in that second set, and I thought, don't go 2-0 down. I don't want it to go one each because then it could be a bit dodgy, you know. So I just thought, come on, dig in, you know, just do what you need to do.
How pleased were you with the performance up there? It's been a while since you've played any darts on a big stage on TV, so just readapting to that and being able to play in front of the cameras and the lights.
To be fair, I've really sort of struggled since coming back after COVID because I'm not a massive practicer. So normally the calendar would keep me busy enough to be playing tournament to tournament, so I would go home and enjoy the break, not necessarily practice in between. So with having nothing going on, I found it quite difficult to get into that sort of practice kind of mode and gear myself up for tournaments. And the first couple of tournaments I was a bit like, this is not good, you know, I'm not ready for this because it seemed like a lot of people in a small space. So I sort of struggled with that a little bit, but obviously I knew what I needed to do to prepare to come here. So, like I say, I'm just pleased to have crossed the line.
And much more like it in the second set. The 1-2-1 check out a highlight. You really started to put things together. Was that just being more comfortable in that second set?
I think so. I was a little bit dubious as to whether the double eight team was in, because I was like, do we give it large? Do I not give it large? And then I heard Nick say game shot, and I was like, it is in, because I was sort of almost ready to give it. But yeah, no, it was a case of just try and get the job done, basically.
And obviously up to 24 women in this year's tournament. We're already down to 8. Quarter-final lineups are set, and there's two top half and the bottom half of the draw, with Suzuki and Greaves the obvious favourites in that top. The bottom is so open as well. It's really anyone's tournament, isn't it?
It really is an open tournament, and I've said all along, you know, that any one of these women on their day could be a world champion. And it is a case of everybody's capable. It's just whether it's their day, their week, or whatever. So we've just got to keep plugging and keep trying.
And we know you do a lot of work with the Elite One system with Target. Luke Littler, who's been here, and Jared Cole, who's on the stage now. It's great to see these guys coming through and playing on a World Championship stage.
Absolutely, and you know, it actually won't do Luke much harm in losing tonight. The pressure on him has been immense, and he has done such a good job. You know, he's only going to build on this, and this is going to make him a stronger, better player. And I can't believe you've dragged me off to stop me watching one of the lads. No, I'm joking. You know, it's all a learning curve at the end of the day. We've all got to learn to win. We've all got to learn to lose. And it certainly won't do Luke any harm, but he can walk away from this tournament with his head held mightily high, knowing that he has done an amazing job.
Yeah, and just touching on Luke there, he lost to obviously a Lakeside record average to Richard. He didn't play bad at all himself. And if he comes back next year with another year of experience under his belt, he'll be a better player for it.
Absolutely. And I think probably deep down, Richard knew what he had to do in order to beat Luke, because he knows he is hot property at the moment. You know, Luke is such a phenomenal player that I'm pretty sure that Richard's experience won that more. I'm not saying more than his talent, but, you know, he knew he had to dig in. He knew that he had to cross the line with Luke, because give him an inch, he'll take a mile.
100%. Well, thank you very much for your time, Lorraine, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you.